Hey everybody, welcome back. We're finishing up Module 3. We're in Section 12, and we're going to learn today how to multiply two binomials that are not conjugates using our brain, in our head, without using paper. In our previous video, we talked about multiplying two binomials that were conjugates. So today, these binomials are not conjugates. So let's talk about our vocabulary. What does the word binomial mean? That's right, it means two terms. So we're going to have two terms in this parentheses, two terms in this parentheses. So it's like multiplying a two-digit number times a two-digit number. The reason why these binomials today are not conjugates is because of one of two things. Either A, they do not have the same terms inside, or B, if they do have the same terms, the middle symbol is not the opposite. So let's go to our PowerPoint and look at the example we're going to talk through. I want to multiply today x plus 3 times x plus 2. Well, clearly those are both binomial expressions. They have two terms, an x and a 3, an x and a 2. They are clearly not conjugates. Even though they both have the term x first, they do not have the same number constant at the end. So they're not conjugates. Nor is the middle symbol the opposite. Remember, to multiply conjugates, you need a positive, a plus, and a negative, a minus. So how do we multiply two binomials that are not conjugates without lining it up vertically like third grade math? Well, there's a cute little acronym that's going to help you remember who to multiply to who, what term to multiply to what term. And that acronym is the word FOIL, F-O-I-L. That acronym is going to help you remember which term to multiply to which. So let's talk it through. F means first. It means we're going to multiply the first terms in each set of parentheses. Well, if the first parentheses, the first term is x, and in the second parentheses, the first term is x. So we're going to multiply x times x until the day you die. X times x is always x squared. O stands for the outer terms. The outer terms are the two outer terms on the parentheses. So you have a set of parentheses and a set of parentheses. Put your fingers on the outer terms. That should be the letter x and the positive 2. That's the outers. So we'll multiply x times positive 2 and we'll get positive 2x. The word I, the letter I, stands for inners. So now if we have our two sets of parentheses side by side, the inners are going to be the two terms in the middle. That is going to be your positive 3 and your x. And we multiply that, that's the positive 3x. And L stands for last. And that's the last terms in the parentheses. So in the first parenthesis, the last term is 3. In the second parentheses, the last term is 2. So positive 3 times positive 2 will be positive 6. FOIL is an acronym that stands for first, outer, inner, last. FOIL has 4 letters. Therefore, when you do the FOIL method for multiplying binomials, you will get 4 terms. So we have an x squared, a positive 2x, a positive 3x, and a positive 6. But now you'll notice out of those 4 terms, 2 of them are alike. Normally, the outers and the inners will be put together because those are like terms. So we know in algebra, positive 2x plus a positive 3x would make a positive 5x. So the moral of the story is to multiply two binomials that are not conjugates, you are going to think of the word FOIL, F-O-I-L. And everything's going to be done up here in your brain. First was x times x, which is x squared. Outers was x times positive 2, positive 2x. Inners was positive 3 times x, positive 3x. Last, positive 3 times positive 2, positive 6. 4 terms when you do FOIL. Out of those 4 terms, 2 should be alike. We'll collect them. And that is why when we multiply this binomial times this other binomial, we get the product, x squared plus 5x plus 6. And 99% of the times, a binomial times a binomial will always produce a trinomial. And that's what x squared plus 5x plus 6 is, a trinomial. Once you get the hang of FOIL, you'll never want to multiply binomials vertically again. You'll want to always do it in your head. The second thing I want to make a big stink about is, guys and gals, you can only use this FOIL method when you're multiplying binomials. So if I ask you to multiply a binomial and a trinomial, FOIL will not work because FOIL is very specifically a shortcut to multiply binomials. All right, I'm going to catch you in the next video when we work some on the board.